Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about to get started. Zach Geloff now at the plate.
20, Zach Geloff.
And a new season is officially underway.
7 o'clock.
Laced to right center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 0-1 down. And that one gets past the catcher. Throw comes into third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Oh, and this one gets away. But all the runners hold. That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ball one there. That one finds the zone, and 1-1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Bases loaded, nobody out here on opening day. Up and in, and the count's full.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? It still counts as an RBI.
Sal Stewart swings through it for strike one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That misses. Full count now. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing. Ball four, and that'll bring home a run. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Here's Miguel Andujar. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Second baseman, Andre Jimenez.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. Two away as one comes across.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That's outside. Ball two.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
3-0 down. And he takes a strike. So 40 pitches already, still just in the first inning. And it's filled up. swing and a pop-up. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And it's 5-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Geloff swings through it for strike one.
That's a ball.
Jimenez, the runner at third. Low at second with 2 gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, and getting the start for Baltimore, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
This is Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, number 2, Bryce Terang.
In the air, left field. Geloff under it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Just
Yep,
off
that
the
ball went
outside
out.
edge. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Had him out front for strike
Batting
3.
third, the shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Got him swinging. Back here at PNC Park. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Going an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Towards first. He'll do it himself and quickly 1 away in the second.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
And another ball. Draws the walk there.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
1 gone, runner at first. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ball one.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
The other way, and foul ball. In the dirt. Next one off the plate inside. And the count 1-2. Stewart tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Now all even up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Down low, it kicks away. Throw into third, safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. The 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. And that's outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they put the tag on him for the out.
That exists. First baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes in the dirt. And a foul ball. Gilbert in his 5th season, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Here's a 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. That one missed. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Comes a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Batting 8.
Spencer Horwitz digs in now.
Horwitz.
Should be extra bases. Soderstrom coming home. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Miguel Andujar. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw in. And he's out, trying for two.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And another ball. Well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throw comes into second, and that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Trevor McDonald.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Low. In the box now, takes strike one. Smoked into left field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, one out. Pitch gets away. And that cost them a run as he scores easily. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A two-run blast. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. That one ripped right center field. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. And if he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Freeman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Four runs already in the frame here on opening day. That's inside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Hard liner. Holds it in on the run. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Pirates catcher now, Carter Jensen. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Way inside. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first, barely got him for the out. Close play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Chourio, the next Pirate to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to the left, Henderson. That ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid,
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Braden Fisher.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards. And I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And now 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Chorio takes it in for the out. One away. One out man at first. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
In the dirt.
Ball, that's in. Yeah.
Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. Outside low. Ball 3.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Popped in the air. Left field. Langford settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Josh Bell.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Makes the sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at PNC Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead.
Outside.
Don't try to be too fine. You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Strike 2. And they'll do it again. Low, hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And the 0-1. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Man at second. And that is out of play. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman,
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Zach Geloff.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And a quick out, number 1.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling, and clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
And that one fouled off. The Orioles up big in this one here on opening day. And it's 1-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 1-2 now.
Ball 2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Up and in, ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, that's in.
And that misses. And now 3-1. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners in the corners with 2 outs.
Third baseman,
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Aye.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, did not go. And a 2-1 on the way. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Freddie around third. Runner from second crosses the plate, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. Base hit, 1 run is in. Not in time, he's safe. And they extend their lead.
For the Orioles, second baseman Andre Jimenez.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Langford under it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Spencer Horwitz.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Base is empty after the double play. Bryce Terang now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Geloff gets under it. That is the inning.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
13